All right, guys, weekly stimulus, week of July 1st through July 7th. Go Cowboys. Stimulus, Monday through Sunday, no chalk. If you have to use chalk, it's too heavy. You have to go faster. You can't think about using chalk. That's about it, guys.
All right, give me this. All right. I always tell Evelyn in our relationship that I'm the funny one and she's the pretty one. Apparently, that was maybe a 4 or a 5 on the imitation. You know, part of having a good imitation is you can't force it. You have to naturally let things happen. You know, and Evelyn wearing the cowboy hat in the off season kind of spoiled it. That's my opinion, though. There's probably a lot of Evelyn fans out there that would totally disagree with that assessment. But this is the week of July 1st. Monday is a sprint interval. So again, understand what the concept of this workout is. All right. Evelyn mentioned the chalk. If you have to stop and put chalk, all right, after the run to do 7 hang power cleans, all right, it should be one time. All right. You put a little chalk on and you go. All right. These reps need to be done unbroken. 300-meter run is to the fire hydrant, 7 hang power cleans, 9 burpees over the bar. Look up at the clock, add 2 minutes. You have 7 rounds. I gave you guys the option to do to add weight, so I just gave you starting weights on this one. So you're welcome to increase the weight as long as you can go 7 in a row unbroken. It's that simple. That's the stimulus we're looking for. If you have to drop the bar, all right, you're doing it wrong. And then, hey, Marcus, how are you? Stay down. Thank you, bud. All right. So make sure you're picking a weight that you can increase it. All right. Or you're welcome to increase it. I'm sorry. Each round, as long as you can go unbroken. Sorry. All right. Tuesday, we're starting a shoulder to overhead 12-week cycle. All right. We're starting, excuse me, with strict press every 3 minutes for 5 sets, 5 by 5. So you'll always do 5 reps. You'll pull this weight from the rack. So again, when you guys partner yourselves up with on the rack, don't partner yourself up with your friend if he's 6 foot and you're 5 foot. Okay, you got to partner yourself up with somebody who's relatively close to your height. It's not going to matter what weights you're lifting. The weights are easy to make adjustments on. People's body, all right, height is not something you can adjust. So the weights are easy. Partner up with someone that's at your height. All right, we're continuing to do the strength pulling. You can never do enough strict pull-ups or get strict pull-ups. So, all right, we're not going to write this up on the board anymore, coaches. We made kind of like the 1RM sheets that we have. We're just going to put them up on the walls in the gym, and you can reference the members to what they need to go ahead and do for the accessory. It's just 4 sets, all right, between the 5 strict press sets. Okay. After that is 4 time. It has a buy-in, 900, 800 row. After that, 4 rounds of 21 dumbbell snatches and 15 toe to bar. So what you'll do is you'll alternate your hand for every rep on the dumbbell snatches. So 1, 2, all right? But you'll alternate your starting hand every other round. That's just even out the reps. Okay. Wednesday, 35-minute EMOM. We did this 2 weeks ago, and we had a rest break as one of the rounds. This week, there is no rest break. It's 10 deadlift, 5 wall walk, 2 rope climb, 45-second max calorie on the bike. Where you want to be consistent. It is 7 rounds, so I would be smart on maybe how many or how hard you go after it on the first round. You know, kind of maybe hold an RPM that's manageable, but we are trying to get as far as we can in 45 seconds. And then bench press. So again, coaches, a lot of working parts going on today. Pretty much what I would do is I would set dumbbell deadlift weights in between the ropes and the rigs. Okay, I'd leave the bikes where they're at, and I would set up the bench presses. Obviously at the rack. It'll give you some space on the wall walk. I would definitely separate people and split them up into stations just to make the amount of space needed. Thursday we have a class. All right, again, this class is currently open, so if you want to sign yourself up for it right now, you can. Again, sign up for these classes because it allows us to understand on whether or not we need to add another class, or expand the size or whatever. So the sooner you sign up, all right, the more helpful it will be for everybody. Okay, it's Witten, it's a hero. It's 5 rounds, 22 kettlebell swing, 22 box jump, 400-meter run, 22 burpee, 22 wall ball, 5 rounds for time. It's a lot of work. Okay, Friday we're going to do a boat race. I really like these workouts, especially after coming back from a hero workout. It's a great way to kind of flush a lot of that lactic acid or a lot of that soreness that you have. Boat races, teams of 3, okay? And we're expanding these classes as well for Friday because we have a little bit of we have a limited schedule. Athlete 1 rows 500. That's the intensity part. Athlete 2 recovers on the bike. Understand what pace is a recovery pace for you. And if you don't know what recovery pace means, it means that when you get off the bike, you're ready to go do something. All right? Not getting off the bike and having to take a huge break before you get working. All right? Athlete number 3 will AMRAP 30 double unders or crossovers, 10 double dumbbell push press. You're going to get a lot of rounds. Pick something light. And then 5 chest to bar pull-ups. You guys that have muscle up can do 2, but 5 chest to bar or regular pull-ups for anybody, or whatever variation that you're doing. All right. Basically, after the rower goes to the pace goes to the AMRAP goes to the row. All right, and you will rotate for 36 minutes. Saturday, 3 rounds for time. All right. It's a burden run. A burden run is exactly that. It's running with something that makes it a burden. So grab a wall ball is usually my go-to. The dumbbell could be a little bit uncomfortable. 20 ring dips, 20 kettlebell or dumbbell step-ups. That's just one dumbbell on the shoulder in front rack, but don't hold it in the farmers because you'll be doing farmers after that, 200-meter farmers, so you'll pick that up. You can leave the dumbbells out on the turf unless you need one for the dumbbell, for the box step-up. But farmer's carry is to the gymnastics studio and back. Hello, Lily. Sunday, partner 300 calorie, all right, 4 ground to overhead, 4 burpee to plate, and 4 plate sit-ups. You'll have to do every 3 minutes, including 0. Remember, partner Sunday workouts are usually on the long side, so be prepared for a longer bike workout, all right? That is our week. Good talk.